Hey there, this is the voice of Barbara Heller. I always wanted to have a talk show that combined three of my favorite things: parks, pastries, and talking big ideas with creative people.
And if everyone worked on themselves, we would be a much better world.
So maybe that's what it is.
Welcome to People in the Park Eating Pastries.
Oh, hello. We are about to enter Zabars, one of the most amazing specialty food stores you've ever been to in New York City. This is where you can buy ready to go, ready to order, freshly made Zabars products.
There is a cafe attached to the big Super Zabar store, which is great when you get hungry shopping around and don't want to wait till you get home to eat your delicious treats. I chose Zabars as the bakery to be paired with our guest comedian Danny Cohen because he is so New York. He's traditional, yet one of a kind, has grit, and yet totally lovable.
Creme brulee black tea.
Creme brulee black tea? Doesn't that sound yummy? Oh my gosh, wow, yum. Let's go upstairs to Zabars and beyond. Where do you get these Zabars bags? Why here, right here. So much cool merch! If you need a little humidifying, this is where ooh, that's good. Look what that sign says! 80% off? Not bad. I always wanted a backpack that looks like matzah.
So I'm here with Jonathan, who is the manager of Zabars. This is like crack. This is Delancey chocolate Russian coffee cake. Every Shabbat I got this little tea. Oh, it's so good. I bring it for gifts. People go nuts. Oh, she brought it. It's heavy. Like it's weighing.
It's over a pound.
It's over a pound. You hear that? That's Jews. We shove it in there. Look at this. It's heaven. My grandma's in heaven right now going, oh, I got to you. It's so special what you do.
Maybe the most popular item in the store.
Chocolate vodka. And that's what we have to eat today. Danny, I'm coming for you with this. Okay. Oh my God, look at these Zabars chocolate rugelach. Are you seeing?
Look, you can see it's so warm and so sweaty.
Raisin pecan. Did you hear that? He said it's warm and sweaty.
Raisin pecan bread? Can I smell it?
That smells like Sunday morning. Why is it that when Jews like something, we always go, ugh, it's so good? Why don't we say, like, it's so good? Like, Christian people, you're so sweet. You're like,
yes.
Merry Christmas. We're like, Happy Hanukkah. So my friend Nakai said it best. The thing about Zabar's coffee area, or as New York would say, coffee area, we put an extra R and a W in there, coffee, is the sounds and the smells. Can you hear what's happening in here? So like, come closer. You hear that? It's a great sound. And it smells like apple strudel with coffee, like in your hair. I have at home vanilla nut and chocolate hazelnut decaf.
I'm available for Sunday morning coffee.
What is your favorite coffee?
The house blend.
The house blend. Why is it your favorite?
It's like a medium type.
Coarsely ground or finely ground?
Fine.
All right, fine.
Comes in.
Yeah.
I have never, but I haven't eaten this in years.
What do you eat? Do you eat the gefilte fish or the Nova downstairs?
No, that's not part of my diet, and I
do you
don't
eat?
eat this either. So I don't know what. I assume they're good because we have other people that taste them.
And because your name is on it, that's what makes Zabars so special. You
yeah,
actually
well,
put your name
Scott,
on it.
Scott, who was the general manager, basically buys all this stuff.
This is like crack. This chocolate coffee cake. Have
Really?
you ever had it? It's
No.
unbelievable. Take it. Can I ask you one question about Zabars?
Go ahead. What is it?
What's your favorite part about coming in every day?
My favorite part?
What keeps you going every day to come in and taste the coffee and make sure it's good? And
Well, that's my job. I've been doing this since I was 20, 21.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 70 years.
What?
70 years.
You're in your 90s?
90s, yes.
I don't believe you.
Yes, yes,
You're amazing.
yeah.
Can I shake
Okay.
your hand?
You can.
How about a hug? Hug?
Oh, give me a hug.
You're my favorite store.
Okay.
I come here every Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shabbat shalom. You don't believe him. Oh, I love this like classical music because it is kind of like a cutting
It's the same tape
above.
of classical music on loop since the mid-80s.
What's your favorite thing to eat here?
I have to say the bagel. A bagel with lox, chive cream cheese, olive in the middle. Think of all the pastries, the chocolate croissants we have are the best.
Oh, I've never had one.
Well, I
Maybe
think
we
we're going to have to
should.
send you home with one.
What do you love about your grandparents and your uncles? What are you most proud of?
I mean,
'Cause
I'm
obviously you must
proud-
be super proud.
I'm
Like,
so proud of the sense of tradition here and the fact that the most important things are the product and the customer.
and you feel that when you walk in.
And the customers love the experience of coming in. Being a part of people's New York memories is really important to us. You don't want people to come in, have a great time, but not care about what they're eating. And you don't want people to have great products, but have a miserable experience when they come here. So
This always happens to me. I come in for one thing, I leave with like 6. I gotta have, the creme brulee tea that you have. Who has creme brulee homemade, tea? And your
grandfather.
grandfather. He goes, "Do you want this?" And it's an orange cart, and I say, "Oh my gosh, you're like an angel. You came out. I really needed that." And he goes, "I'm Stanley Zabar." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" You can tell it's in the air here, right?
There's should always be a Zabar somewhere here in the building. Just working together with the family, trying to do better every day. And it's tough. I mean, we're a retail store in the 21st century, selling 19th century product.
When I met Saul, the owner, he was tasting coffee, and I could tell every single thing you put your name on, you believe it.
Believe me, yeah. I remember there's only one store compared to the franchise everybody else.
There's only one store. You heard it.
All right. We get it. You love Zabars and everything in this store, Barbara. But when are we going to get to the comedian and Instagram sensation, Danny Cohen? Well, we took our chocolate babka, the most popular item at Zabars, to Brooklyn to sit in the park with Danny Cohen.
Danny Cohen here at the park. By the way, what kind of park is this? You had us come to Midwood.
Right, this is Midwood.
You said a park. It's like
Murrow High School, the fantastic
Behind
high
bars.
school, right behind these
the
bars.
park behind bars. Take a little shot of this park, man.
Yeah.
There's like 3 trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a park officially.
Yeah. I
It's
mean, there's
okay.
a
We'll
park
go
area.
this way.
All right, which do we open up first, the cinnamon rugelach or the chocolate babka? It was a hard choice.
So thick.
I mean, 2 Jews deciding between babka and rugelach? Oy, that's a tough
So it
question.
needs to be warmed up.
It needs to be warmed up. It's freezing out here. The things we go through for comedy. I love Zabars. It's good. So good.
Zabars is the best.
Zabars is the best. Okay.
I love it all.
I love Zabars. He said Zabars. Zabarbara. Honey,
Yeah.
what is the meaning of
God.
life? 30 seconds.
Counting your blessings, being grateful every day. That is the meaning of life. If you can't be grateful for everything you have, you might as well just kick the bucket.
Woo!
Jump off a roof. End it.
Oh, positive.
That's the only way to survive day to day.
Is your blood type B positive? You don't
I
have
don't
to answer
know.
that. Mine is.
I
And
don't
I
even
feel
know.
like it defines me. I also had a B+ average my whole life.
Oh,
Just never studied. I'd be like, "Meh."
I was an F student. So,
So adorable. I can't. What was your favorite after-school snack when you were a kid?
well, I grew up in a kosher home. My mom would always have Drake's ring ding.
Oh, yeah.
But I would always go to my friend Robin's house because she had Hostess, and I always snuck into and Hostess wasn't kosher.
What?
So I
Mom,
would,
don't judge. It's a few
but
years later, but
I would have Twinkies at Robin's house.
Twinkies!
That was my favorite snack
That's amazing.
when I could get them.
I did not grow up in a kosher house. I have a kosher kitchen now, but growing up I did not. But my mom was so health conscious that we had muesli. So I would go to my friend Jen and Alicia to get hot dogs with the cheese inside of it
Oh my God.
in
Sure.
the microwave
Ooh.
and like Frosted Flakes for dessert. And they also had ho-hos. Can you do an impression for me? Because you know I'm an impressionist.
No,
So
I'm really
nothing.
Nothing.
But
Zero.
you do, because I love your Instagram and I love Jesse Curzon. I know that you do a few ladies.
Yes, I do characters.
Can
but
I
not-
see one of those? Is it derivative of someone in your life? Like, is there anybody
No,
you
it's
really
all-
look up
well,
to?
I'm a New Yorker, and we have, and I'm Jewish, and it's Jewish women, old Jewish women, are bonkers. They really are. I don't know exactly.
Something to look forward to for me.
Yeah, like even some old Italian women. But there's always, you get to an age where it's like they're over it, and there's always everything. They're over everything. So that's.
But your characters are like Russian meets Persian.
Yeah, there's no.
Which I think is very similar. Like Tajikistan.
I'm a Sephardic Jew.
Are you?
Yeah, my parents are from Egypt.
He's so white, this guy. I would never.
Yeah.
Your parents are from Egypt?
Yes, they are.
Did they meet Moses?
No, Moses.
They're not 3,000 years
yeah,
old.
they're not They're a little younger than that.
You must have crazy Passover seders.
Yeah.
Because you're like, Egypt!
Right, yeah, because you're leaving Egypt to go, right, and we literally say, yeah, we were in Egypt last year, we're going to Jerusalem next year, that's what we say, but, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so can you give us one of your favorite lady characters that you would imitate?
Like if the lady was here, she'd be like, oh, it's freezing, it's crazy, the leaves are blowing, I can't do it anymore, I can't take it anymore, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't understand why you dragged me to the park. I don't understand why I'm being interviewed. I don't understand these questions. I don't understand why I'm here. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why I'm gonna kill myself. It's like it always builds.
It's a heightening.
And it's a heightening, and they just don't know where, and they're just gonna kill themselves. And so that's the lady. The lady is always at the brink of suicide.
Why are these 3 for $10? They were 3 for $8 last week at TJ Maxx. You're killing me.
Yeah, you got to put a little bit more suicide in there. A little bit more. I'm gonna kill myself. It's got to be like really, like you're really about to throw yourself in front of a truck. That's the lady. The lady's always like a moment away from like, oh my God, is she okay? That's what you want. You want, oh my God, what's it's like. Because I only do my videos on Instagram are only 30-40 seconds, so you really got to hit hard, hit fast, in and out.
But you have one in the car with Jesse where you're like,
I don't have. Oh, Lucy.
Who is that lady?
Yeah. So one night she was like, "What do you want?" I said, "I'll be your cousin." And then I put I just curled my hair into like bangs.
That was your own hair?
Yeah.
It looks like a wig.
Yeah. No, exactly. It was like I did bangs, like I just turned it like that. I had a little longer hair. And then I took my scarf and I wrapped it around, and I took her glasses. I put them on.
You look like Linda Richmond from Coffee
something
Talk,
like that,
but
right.
Persian Linda Richmond.
And then I just put on the voice, and then she started asking me questions. Then we have Lucy, and we don't know where Lucy's from. Sometimes she's from Russia. She's Greek. She's Egyptian. I don't know. I don't know what she is.
Any sense.
It makes
she
no
uses
sense.
verbs as nouns and nouns as verbs.
Her own language. She's
I love
her
it.
own words.
I know
also.
those ladies.
Yeah.
I have grapes.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
He wanted my grapes, but you know my grapes.
Yeah, the objective has to be strong. The word, the grammar, the vocabulary doesn't matter as long as the objective is strong.
Right.
That's the key to Lucy.
Ooh, acting tips by Danny Cohen. One charity you would love to give to or start yourself.
To start myself, I don't know. I think I would be opened to all charities and start my own. I have a fund and then give to everyone and anyone that needed.
Yeah.
Instead of one.
Is there one particular group of people like you really identify with?
No.
I know it's so hard.
I think in every group of people, there are people who are suffering. In every group. So why just pick one group?
Ooh.
Love
it.
So be able to give to a little bit.
Whenever you can.
Whenever you can, right?
Yeah, okay.
I
That's
think
good
so.
one.
I don't know. I've never really thought about it, but.
Right.
Yeah.
My rabbi says, if there's like 12 people on the subway, don't just give to one, give a little bit to each person.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Who did you look up to when you were in 5th grade?
When I was in 5th grade, who did I look up to? Well, when I was a kid, when I was at that age, I always looked at people my own age. On Disney, like a Wonderful World of Disney was happening. It was Sunday night, and it was always extra exciting when there were people my age on TV because I was really able. That made me really excited
because that's what you wanted to do.
Oh yeah,
like you always wanted to be a performer.
Right. So like they were doing it, and then that's what got me excited.
Go-to shower song, sing it now.
Oh, it changes all the time. My God, depending on what I just heard.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have any. My brain is blank right now.
That's okay.
There's no music. Yeah. There's no song.
What about in the car? It could also be like in the car.
It's always
I know Jesse does a lot.
It's always what I just heard. So we're in the car and we hear a song. That's what we're singing.
Okay.
But right now,
Really? Right now, I guess I'm right here and right now.
Yeah, you're very
So
present.
there's no music
He
in
really
my head.
is.
There's no
He's
music.
such a clear slate.
There's
Like,
no-
and I was saying
yeah.
that before because I have a lot of stand-up comic friends and improv friends and writer friends, and you know, it's rare to meet someone who's so in the moment and so positive.
Wow.
Like I don't
That's
find
neat.
you at all. I don't find you at all jaded, Leandro.
or
like
like heady.
yeah, you're like
Right.
here.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, our shoot was late today. He was like, okay. Like I mean, he's a very giving person. You could just tell.
Meanwhile, it's freezing, and I don't know how she's doing it with like this. It's like 30 degrees
It's
right
pretty
now.
cold.
But anyway, yeah.
Oh, you're warming my heart. Let's sing a song together that we love. Do you have a Donna Summer favorite? Like Bad Girl. Down, down.
Sure, but like I have to feel it. Like, what are we singing? Like, you want to do Donna Summers?
Or something else. I see you and I think
Yeah, well, Donna Summers is great. You know, let me tell you, Lady Gaga. When I listen to her, a lot of times I'll hear Donna Summer,
yeah.
and I love Donna Summer.
Oh, yeah, I can hear
They have
that.
the same.
It's like a chocolate coffee taste.
That's right.
It's
like
a
thick.
Thick. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
thick, and it's from deep
Yeah.
down inside.
Right.
Donna Summer is one of my favorite.
It's not
vocalists.
Mandy Moore or
No.
like any of the Broadway
Even
ladies.
Streisand, who's fantastic, but she is, soprano. She
Yeah.
sings higher.
Very
It's
like a bell.
sweet and beautiful, like sugar.
Yes.
But I love the depth
Yeah.
that Gaga has and that
Talking
Summer.
the bad girl.
Yeah.
Bad girl.
Bad girl.
You can sing.
Yeah, a
That
little
was
bit.
on key.
A little bit. Yeah,
What's
oh,
your
yeah.
favorite Barry Manilow?
I forget his music.
I love it. It's what is that?
Yeah, no, there's one that he wrote about the doctor. that needs
Doctor,
to-
my woman
Yeah, I like that one.
is coming back only today.
It's a weird song.
It
right?
is.
What's he trying to say?
I mean,
Is he like gay and like he doesn't know how to deal
mean,
with his
he-
wife?
yeah.
Right. That's what that song's about.
Melissa, every time I need.
That was a Donna Summer song.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Who wrote it? He wrote it.
Chopin wrote it.
Chopin wrote
The
it.
prelude is Chopin in C minor, and the reason I know that is because my mom's a piano teacher, and I loved Barry Manilow's music. Loved it because my mom forced it into me. And
This is
it's
amazing.
Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
right.
Could it
so
be magic?
Chopin and then went in. Then Barry
Could
Manilow
it
picked
be
it up and sort of made it
magic?
contemporary.
Come,
Yeah. Could it be magic?
Come into my arms. But yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
if he was struggling with that because
Yeah.
back then it wasn't so cool to be out.
Right.
Yeah, and yeah. And
No,
all
he only
those
came
women.
out last year.
I know.
So like he only came out, and like it wasn't even a coming out.
It was like,
It's like,
oh yeah, by the way, I got
nobody,
married.
Nobody cares at this point. We all knew you were gay for like 30 years.
Except my mom was like, ugh.
Yeah,
I
there
really
were a
thought
lot-
there was hope.
Yeah.
My mom loved. My mom really. He was my first concert. She was like, you think we could get backstage? I'm like,
What are
Mom!
you talking about?
Oh, that's so cool. So we did like a mashup of like Lady Gaga,
Barry
into
Manilow,
Donna.
Donna Summer,
That's
and back,
so
and then back to Donna.
It's
always
a
comes back to Donna.
Okay, do you have a yoga pose that could be just Danny Cohen's yoga pose?
Well,
Can we
I
get
don't
up
know
and do it?
yoga because I don't do yoga, but I can do yoga-like poses.
Okay, let's do it.
For example, I'm
Let's
really
stand
good.
over here.
I don't know if they're watching stuff. If I were to imagine yoga.
You teach me.
Now, I just had a meniscus operation on my left knee, so it's really shaky.
Oy, oy, oy.
This
So
is,
positive. What is this? This is like the
this
Karate
is-
Kid?
But this must be good for something, no? Look, put your leg all the way out. No? This must be some sort of. Ooh.
This is like you took Terry from Three's Company.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
You went
Right.
to the
And then
next
went
level.
to the next
2018
level.
Terry.
Right.
I can do anything I want. Women's March.
Leg all the way back.
Want it on this thing?
Yeah, I think this must.
How about that?
And then put your leg. I mean, it's like balance. I mean, you're talking about your core,
Core. We're flying.
right? And you want to stay like that and keep stretching your leg all the way back. And this is the flying. This is the flying. Tai Chi.
Okay, fast. The biggest problem facing the world right now.
Oh my God, the biggest problem facing the world.
First thing that comes to you, clearly there's a lot, and you seem like a very thoughtful person, like you think about these things a lot. We don't do small talk on this show. We get right in there. I don't know how to do small talk, so that's why I started this.
You know, I hate to look at it that way. I just feel like human nature, it's human. I think humanity has to play itself out. There's there's nothing we can do the wheel is going, and that's the way it's going to go until it ends.
Wow. So you don't think we have any control over it?
We don't. Because we have control. I have control over myself.
In
You have
this
control
moment.
over yourself,
Yeah.
right?
My choices.
And if everyone worked on themselves,
Yeah.
we would be a much better world.
So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but good luck trying to tell people to work on themselves. Good luck
No one wants to take
expecting everyone to
responsibility.
work on themselves. Oh, there's
Everyone's
so
a
many.
victim. You don't have to answer this.
I'll answer everything.
Is there one person in your life
Yeah.
that you have to make peace with right now?
Is there anybody that I have to make peace with right now? No, fortunately.
You seem like a very no games, no drama type of person. And also no, like, I don't talk to you anymore. If the door's always open, as long as you're not abusive.
Yeah, no, I'm friends with everyone that I've known for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
You know that's a Cohen thing. We're part of this tribe of
Yeah,
Jews.
it's important. Yeah, the priest, where the priest.
I mean,
tribe.
it is and it's not. It's just it's what we were both born into, but I didn't even know it was part of my lineage until like a few years ago. But I am a Bat Kohen, which means that I come from this tribe of like Moses and Aaron, and I was born on Aaron HaKohen's yard site. His when he died, and he was a Rodef Shalom. He pursued peace. So I have like a mission to try to always make peace between two people.
Yeah, I like that also. I definitely prefer. I love the housewives on Bravo because they're always screaming at each other. So I do love a great
But
fight.
that's scripted. So much of it.
It
I don't
is.
think it's
It is
real.
scripted.
What's one thing that you're working on personally right now? Like something that's might have been stopping you from doing what you really wanted to accomplish in your life.
I'm working on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oof. I got lists and lists. I've got a lot of work to do.
You can't tell because
Oof.
you're such a self-aware person.
I got a lot of work. Putting myself in a situation where I can get to the next level.
Don't you wish there was a rule book?
Yeah.
In some ways, but then it's also kind of fun not to have it.
Right. You have to find it. Everyone, we're all so different.
It's so different when you're a performer.
Right.
Because you're always at the beck and call of someone else. Like, not always.
Right.
Like, I'm making my own work, and I know you do too.
Also, rules don't always apply. We can't do I'm sure you can play. I guess a diet is a diet. If, you can say, you want to lose a weight, this is the diet.
You
stick
became
to the
Italian
diet.
there. You're like, you want to lose a weight?
Well, really?
Yeah, you said you want to lose a weight.
Oh, that's funny.
So cute. Okay.
Lose
like
the weight.
veggies
So
and protein
right.
and no carbs. Usually you're going to lose something or
Right.
not gain any more.
Right, so there are rules that, you can apply
Right.
to the
if
rules.
you sleep in all day and wait for someone to knock on your door, it's not going to happen. But
Right.
what I've studied, the whole point of us being here is to learn and to grow.
Yeah.
It's not to necessarily make a lot of money or be really famous
No.
or even to get married and have kids. Like, that would be great if that happened. But it's really about us growing.
Growing, learning, being kind
Making
to
the world
others.
better.
Right.
Okay, I think we just solved the world's problems. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, this was fun.
I'm so glad you had fun. Bye. Woo! Oh, isn't he cute?